Drawfee stream. Wow, everyone started honking outside.
Honk if you Drawfee.
Honk if you Drawfee stream.
Honk honk.
Oh, that's my desktop. Forgot to full screen that.
We saved what we could.
Are you showing your secret hidden message again?
The Drawfee ARG.
Yeah, the thing that like people are convinced is a secret code from Da Vinci's code.
Double
Da Vinci's
Da
code.
Vinci.
It's Da Vinci, please.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're right. I mispronounced. I'm such an idiot. Every time a speed draw comes out, I get like at least a dozen messages of a screenshot of my desktop background, and it says, "What does this mean?" It's not.
It's
But they've all
leading you-
individually discovered something.
I'm not
means
leading you to a
you're-
hidden temple.
It means you're a gamer.
We're
It means
good.
Julia likes game.
It's like it means that my
Julia
favorite
likes
game
that
is
one
Kentucky
game.
Route Zero.
Yeah.
Julia likes one game and one game only.
Yeah.
And it's a sad one.
That's the answer to the
Julia's
ARG.
a monogamous gamer.
I am.
She games for life.
My religion states
Like penguins.
my religion states that when I game, I have to only game one game my whole life.
Imagining
Like
Julia presenting a pebble to Kentucky Route Zero.
Gonna mail a pebble to the dev.
Julia waddling off to get fish out of the ocean to bring back.
I
Mail
made
it to the dev. Not for you, for the game.
I've made a festive mug.
Oh,
Hello,
share your
sir.
screen.
I've sat on this one egg for months. What do I do with it?
Got like Wario vibes.
Yeah.
Why? It's Santa.
This is Wa Santa.
This is Wanta. Wanta.
Wanta.
Don't you wanta? Wanta
Wanta
Santa.
Santa? Remember that commercial, everyone?
Starting off the stream really stupid.
Hey, everyone, you remember that commercial?
You remember that
Hold
one?
on, I need to close a door to
Love is an
Get
open door, Nathan.
volume.
Yeah.
When Nathan
Whoa,
closes the
buddy.
Stomp it off.
door, when Nathan closes the door, he opens a window.
Nathan, open a window.
When Nathan closes the door, he opens a window.
Open a window.
No,
You're not leaving any opportunities open to you.
there are no opportunity. This is an opportunity-free stream.
Wow, no opportunities here.
This is our last Drawfee stream of 2020.
Whoa.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Thanks for
Jeez.
tuning in, everyone. We're all in
Yeah.
separate moods today. We're all in our own
I'm in my
special
Christmas
moods.
sweater.
I'm in my Christmas
the
sweater.
solstice.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm wearing my Drawfee Pride shirt because I think pride is the gift that keeps on giving.
Mine says on the naughty list and it has a picture of Kaiba on it.
It's very
It's,
on
it's
brand.
official Yu-Gi-Oh merchandise.
That's amazing.
I'm wearing a gray T-shirt.
Whoa.
It's so festive.
Like the
It's
color
pretty
of the winter
festive.
sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a snowy, overcast sky.
Thank you, viewers, for
Um,
the level 5 hype train
Whoa.
Wow.
that we just had. That is incredible. Thank you so much for all your support.
Good golly gee whiz. Thank you, everyone.
I think that on the stream, in addition to whatever else we draw, we need to make sure we draw at least one Yule lad and exchange some Porfmas gifts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we'll roll those beans into
Since those weren't we don't do beans anymore,
We were
but we
busy.
want to
I feel like the Grinch is
wanna
a Yule
do-
lad.
the stuff. Oh, maybe.
do you think the Grinch is an exiled Yule lad?
Yeah.
The rest of the lads said no more. Get out
They
of
got
here.
sick of him, so they threw him out.
We
That's
can't
his
draw the
origin
Christmas
Grinch.
story.
stealer.
We can't draw the Grinch anymore.
We
It's-
blew our
No,
Grinch
we did.
load.
We did all of our Grinches, so no
word came
Grinches.
down
Only
from me.
I like
said
that
we
the Grinch VOD is still not on YouTube, so it's currently a cryptid. It's a secret.
Someday people will see.
Yeah. And then they will know.
That's the next. I meant to post that today. I guess I'll post it later.
We should get a drawing suggestion for Nathan.
Yeah.
Nathan, should I give you a Yule lad to draw?
Yeah,
You
give me a
wanna do
Yule
one?
lad. Let's start off the stream right with a Yule lad.
I'll find one we've not already done. We're gonna have to go through them.
While Jacob
Yeah.
finds some Yule lads.
I've done Sausage Swiper and Sheepcoat Clod. I know that. And I'll never
They
forget
got a Yule
Jacob's
cat.
Stumpy. Yeah, that Julia drew the Yule cat with in her original Grilla drawing.
Yeah, that's right.
I did
And
what?
they did put the Yule lads in Hilda. Let's not forget.
Yeah, I've gotten
let's-
approximately 12,000 tweets about it.
Lest we've got a pretty strong brand, and I think it's good that people want us to know.
If we talk
God.
about something, it's our brand.
There's
It's
a
our
Yule
brand.
lad whose whole thing is that he loves to eat yogurt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that's where
That's
Karina
your
drew you as
origin
that.
story.
That's right. Oh my God, I hate that. I hate remembering that. Nathan.
We roasted you up in that one. You weren't even there.
Yeah.
They started
destroyed
it.
me.
I wouldn't have done it otherwise. Someone just said yogurt, and then someone else said like Jacob.
And you took it and you flew on your wings of hatred.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Nathan, we haven't done Gully Gawk, right?
Nope.
I don't
I
think
love it.
so.
Gully Gawk.
Describe Gully Gawk.
Gully
for me,
Gawk
please.
hides in gullies, waiting for an opportunity to sneak into the cow shed and steal milk.
Is a gully a bird?
Oh, he just
No.
wants
It's
some
a-
milk.
Seagull?
Gully's
It hides
not a
in
It's a
bird.
fern.
seagulls?
He hides in the VHS copy of Fern Gully.
Come here.
I would be
A
so
gully's
mad
like
if
a
a
little-
seagull came into my barn and milked my cows.
And there was a little man inside of it.
Throw your bucket to the ground. Fury.
So I gotta draw a barn.
Hi.
You don't have to draw a barn.
You don't
I'm
have to
drawing
draw
a
a barn.
barn.
You could just draw the guy in the gully waiting for his
Yeah.
You
opportunity.
can
What's
just
a
draw
gully?
the guy in the
What's a
seagull.
A gully's just like a shitty little river. It's like
It's
a
a
stream.
bird.
It's like a
It's-
dirty stream.
a seagull?
Seafaring bird.
Yeah.
Julia, stop.
I
Stop.
hate seagulls.
Oh, she go up.
Wow.
The cat go up. Olive is now a prominent feature of the streams because she likes to go up.
A little,
You go up, Baldy.
Go up,
silo.
Baldy.
When you go up.
All right, I'm about to tell you what a gully is, and don't you forget it. Okay.
I thought
here
it was a
comes.
seagull. Julia
No.
told me it was a
it's
seagull.
It's a seafaring bird.
Yeah,
It's a-
Julia
it's-
just said it was a
It's
seagull.
a
You
rainforest
not
where
believe
I'm about-
a cool 90s rocker
Oh, like a
dude
rainforest cafe.
becomes a little man and he falls in love with a fairy.
Like in the
Jacob's saying that I'm
rainforest
wrong.
cafe.
Like
And
at the
that's
rainforest.
wrong.
That's what the plot of the rainforest
Rainforest.
cafe.
It's one of those restaurants with a plot.
There's a lot of people out here right now that are spreading misinformation about gullies, and I'm not going to have our last stream.
It's a seafaring bird.
be
It's
one-
the rainforest cafe.
No, shut
That's
up.
what
and
Julia
listen.
said.
Everybody shut up and listen. It's a landform created by running water, eroding sharply into soil, typically on a hillside. They resemble large ditches or small valleys.
So like a rainforest cafe.
It's water in a ditch. It's a
It's
wet
just
ditch.
it's a little wet ditch.
Yeah, it's a wet ditch. No,
Is that
we're
not
not
what
having
I
fun
said?
here. We're not having fun about gullies.
It's famously in the song "Oh Gully Boy." the pipes are calling,
which is about this Yule lad.
which is about this Yule lad that hangs out in a gully.
He's the gully boy coming
Oh,
to get
gully
your milk.
boy, the cows are mooing.
That's so
Do you guys want to
beautiful.
hear about what happened to me today?
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to be getting an extra special Picaggio today.
It's just honks.
I heard squeaks of a truck.
Dude, it's not coming. It's
Or are
in
you doing
Illinois.
that fun thing where you think you're going to receive a package, so you're just completely on edge?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
So-
same.
So it was confirmed for several days to be arriving today. And then I went to check on it and it still says it's arriving today, but that it is in Illinois. So I don't know what to believe.
Yeah, it's
One of those
arriving
is a
in
lie.
Illinois today, and it'll
Yeah.
get to you some other time.
It's not arriving today. There's no way. It has like 45 minutes left to get here within the time window for today.
Yeah.
FedEx, I believe in you.
It's not doing it.
Everything is
Illinois.
package hell right now
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we live in a country. So
Suster Pat said they're gonna yeet it super hard.
they're gonna throw us so
Thank
fucking
you.
hard.
At 7:30, they're just
Yeah.
gonna whip that
What
thing
is-
towards New York.
What is the USPS's policy on big yeets? Big yeets.
The yeets are bigger in Texas.
Even the
I
yeets.
wish.
Even the yeets are bigger in Texas.
I think they were about to roll out a big yeets initiative, and then they cut the budget, and so the USPS had to cancel all their yeets.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Louis DeJoy.
Louis DiGiorno.
Louis,
CEO
it's
of
not.
DiGiorno
It's not
Pizza.
delivery. It's DeJoy.
No deliveries.
No delivery.
Has anyone made that joke yet? That's a pretty good. That's
That's
a pretty good.
Nathan, you should
political-
tweet
Tweet
that.
it. Tweet it, Nathan. Nathan,
Someone else is
stop
gonna
doing this
do it.
drawing
You
and
just
tweet.
said, yeah, stop it.
Someone's gonna take it from you.
Yeah, that's
No,
a good
you
one.
see- Anyone watching this stream, feel free to tweet that.
I'm gonna tweet it from the Drawfee account so that I can also tell people that we're streaming.
It's not.
God,
It's not going to
dude.
make any. Don't tweet it from the Drawfee account.
It's topical because everyone's waiting on packages.
No one's going to know what it means, and you're going to confuse everyone.
No, it's
A
clever.
few politically savvy folks are really gonna appreciate that.
Someone just
It's
tweeted
a-
us the wildest nutcracker ornament. And I'm going to put it in the Discord because y'all need to see it.
Does Gully Gawker, is that his name?
Gully Gawk.
Gully Gawk. Does he have any like defining physical characteristics, like how Sheepcoat Claude had 2 peg legs?
He has none. His only characteristics are that he waits for an
Oh.
opportunity to get the milk out of the
To
cow
get the
shed.
milk. So I'm just gonna.
Oh.
He's just got his like little bucket. I think his little like
Yeah.
milk bucket.
Julia,
He's
this is
just-
scary.
He's just thinking about
Mhm.
the cows. That milk that he's gonna get.
Thinking about cows.
Just sitting in the gully thinking about cows.
Why can't that be me?
I'll be sucking on cows.
Ew.
No, don't.
You're gonna milk it with your mouth.
That's Gully Gawk. That's what he says. It's not me.
POV, I am going gog thinking about cows in the Rainforest Cafe.
He's just getting his. He's just soaked. He's just so soaked because he's thinking about that milk.
Did we F? People are effing.
Effing for that joke, I think. Like RIP.
No,
Okay,
people are
I
now
think-
saying it's back up.
Yeah, I think the stream
Uh,
went down.
Oh, good. So no one had to hear that.
I don't know,
It'd
'cause
be a
it says we're
shame
good.
if no one heard that.
I've got some Yule Lad deep lore that I just discovered. I think this is really going to change the game.
Mhm.
Okay, lay it on us.
So there's some obscure references. There's a section on the wiki called Obscure Yule Lads. These are like the rare ones, the rare Yule Lads. And it says that there's one very obscure nursery rhyme that mentions there being 2 female Yule pranksters who
Whoa.
steal melted fat by either stuffing it up their nose or putting it in socks.
What?
So there's 2
Wow.
unknown female Yule lads who steal melted fat.
Melted fat.
Yeah. By putting it in their nose or in socks.
Finally, equality.
Yeah. I just want everyone to know there's Yule lad equality is on the horizon.
More Yule lads should be women.
Yeah.
Yule lad feminism.
Wait for it.
Is that the police coming to arrest us for
No, that was FedEx. They're here to deliver the package.
for
From
saying
Illinois. It's the only way they can make it here on time.
milk the cow with your mouth?
Oh, they yeeted it too hard and it caused a fire.
As it re-entered the atmosphere.
Yeah, on
All
my
right, this is
Citizen app, it
my-
does say a package just caused a major falling from the sky. No one knows where it came from.
That's wild.
It came from Illinois. We know.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, but they haven't asked me yet.
So this cow is currently like on watch. Like this
Yeah,
is
this
not
cow's like just peeping it.
You're not getting that cow right now.
Not right now. It's got to.
Yeah.
He's waiting for it to fall asleep. This cow. This cow's asleep.
Olive is the cutest little cat.
I want to rotate so we can see her face. There it is. See, these cows got a good system going. Like one is awake and they're facing
Well, they
each
know.
other. Yeah.
They know Gully Gawk is coming at
And
some
every
point.
year,
But
Gully
they're
Gawk gets that milk and they're like, not this
gets
time.
that milk. Maybe not this time, but I think maybe probably actually this time still.
Because they're going to go to sleep. They're going to get tired. Cows are
They're going to
notoriously
fall
tired.
asleep because they sleep standing up like idiots.
Yeah, it seems hard. I don't know why they do
Yeah,
that.
imagine sleeping.
Like if they can
standing
go to
up.
sleep standing up, then what's even the point? They're like, oh, I won't fall asleep because I'm standing up, and then oops, they're asleep. This is a little fat cow.
I can't even sleep sitting up.
Yeah, me either.
That used to be
No,
the
I
only
need to
way
be-
I could sleep.
That's frightening.
Yeah.
Like I can't really sleep on planes. And the last time I went to the Philippines, I fell asleep like really for just maybe like 3 hours sitting up. And like I hurt my lower spine and butt doing that. And I couldn't sit down for like 5 hours after getting off the plane.
Oh my God. Yeah, I never can sleep on planes, really. Anytime I do, it's like such an incredible treat. Like I wake up and time has just gone by and I'm like, this is amazing. I wish I could do this every time.
It's a treat, but I also just end up in pain somehow.
But at least it's not mental pain. Like I feel when I was on like a
You
20-hour flight awake.
You can watch a movie.
Not for 20 hours.
This
I can't.
this is Gully Gawk
Wow, at the Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah,
at
he
the
gawking.
Rainforest Cafe.
He gonna get that milk.
You gonna get it.
Yeah.
Nasty little dude.
That was very good drawing. Nathan,
Very
by
good.
the way. It was well composed.
Nathan,
Thank
good
you.
job.
Thank you.
What if Karina drew though?
What if Karina drew? What did I draw?
Karina, draw.
What do you want to draw?
Oh, you just draw Yule lad.
You want a Yule
Did I
lad?
draw you a lad?
I'll hit you with one. We got more.
We got more.
Oh, that
Sure.
flag is dangling.
I don't think we've done.
Well, that's weird. It says here that Beelzemon is a Yule lad.
What? What a coincidence.
Have we done spoon liquor?
Yes.
We
Yeah.
did spoon liquor. Have we done
I think
bowl
so.
liquor?
Ooh,
Have we
I don't
done
know.
spoon liquor or bowl liquor?
I thought we did spoon liquor.
Spoon
Maybe
liquor
spoon- I drew-
sounds
I drew
familiar.
spoon liquor as a. Let's see. Chat, help us out.
Have we done spoon liquor and bowl liquor? Spoon liquor,
People
yes.
are
bowl liquor, no.
remembering spoon liquor, but not bowl liquor. I think
Yeah,
you know.
I feel like I remember spoon liquor from
'Cause we've
somehow.
we've done sausage swiper twice once because streams aren't canon anyway. So
Yeah.
Right.
Everything that
So-
happens in stream isn't real.
I
Yeah,
think
that's true.
bowl liquor. I think we can do this is a stream bowl liquor, and
Okay.
I think that's fine.
Bowl
Okay.
liquor.
Would you
It's my
prefer to do
microphone
liquor
so high?
or door slammer?
Door slammer? You mean my downstairs neighbor?
Whoa. He's also my ex-wife.
Whoa.
I'll give you the descriptions. I'll give you the descriptions of both.
You mean my 3rd grade teacher? How she would get the class to be quiet was by slamming the door, and it scared the
Scary.
crap out of me.
You mean my
Yeah, it was
teenage
scary.
son?
I
I'm gonna fit like teenagers do.
need to draw something.
I'm trying to give you a prompt, but no one will let me do it.
There's too many bits.
We're too many bits.
So
Give me bowl liquor.
Bowl liquor hides under beds, waiting for someone to put down their bowl, and then he steals it. It doesn't even
Who's
say
bringing
that he
their
licks
bowl to
it.
bed?
What kind of animal?
I think the
It says
licking
it's-
it's in the name. You don't need to say it if it's in the name. You know.
It says that it's an ascor, a type of bowl with a lid used instead of dishes.
It's a fancy movie award. You
It's
can
a
win
bowl
the
with a lid.
Oscar.
No, no.
You can get a high Oscar to win an Oscar.
I don't
Julia,
want to
you
stray
are-
I
today.
have a 9 out of 10 Oscar, so that means I am qualified to get an Oscar.
I don't wanna stream
You
with
got
Julia
my number
today.
tonight, Julia. You're nailing it
You've lost my
Goodness.
number.
to me.
I live with you.
Delete my number.
I don't know your number.
Good. Keep it that way. You went completely silent. After
Where's my
that.
package? I heard a
It's-
truck.
Julia's looking out the window.
It's in
every time a truck
Illinois.
goes by. Your package is not coming.
I'm like a kid waiting for Santa on Christmas.
I also wanted that package to arrive today, but
I
it's
know.
not gonna because everything is in package hell.
We have to live in the real world, not this fantasy world where this package is still coming.
This is a
Yeah.
Christmas movie plot. Jacob and I have been ending the day by watching a bad Christmas movie recently.
Did you watch Princess
that's
Switch
good.
Switched again?
We did not. We
No.
have not. Because that one I
We want to give that one the attention it deserves.
yeah.
Okay.
The ones we've been putting on. There was one about a French guy who opens a bakery across the street from this
Oh, I
other
watched
town
that one
bakery.
too.
Yeah,
The
that one made no
calendar.
sense.
The dude bowls a 300 in that movie. He
I
gets a
was-
perfect
Oh,
bowling
wow.
I was
score.
like expecting the fact that he's like French to
To
be
come into play at any point.
yeah, to be like a reveal of him
It
not
is to
actually
make him charming. He is actually Canadian, but that's okay.
Yeah, I was expecting it. This isn't right. Whatever, I don't care.
Here's
I
the
was
thing about that
expecting
movie.
it to be just like, oh, he wasn't actually
good-
French the whole time.
That
It's a
movie,
good drawing of a bed and pillow.
it
Oh,
is.
It's right to
Thank
me.
you. It's not right, but you know what? Go on, Julia.
So-
I mean,
The
the pillow
plot-
doesn't need to be flush with the bed. It could be set up at a jaunty angle.
Yeah, I guess.
I think it's good.
I want to talk
They
about
didn't
the
make their
Christmas
bed.
calendar.
Okay.
plot of that movie-
Talk more about it. The Frenchman.
The
The plot of that movie is literally an episode of Pushing Daisies, where
Oh.
the bakery across the street tries to get them shut down by doing things like calling health and safety or whatever. And it's quite literally an episode of Pushing Daisies, but they made it a movie length as opposed to however long an episode of Pushing Daisies is, which is like 45 minutes, I think.
Yeah, that's what they needed, right?
It was
That's
just
what
like
they
a
would
worse
say
version.
about Pushing Daisies. They'd be like, but what if it were longer?
What if it
and
were longer and worse
French.
and Lee Pace was a Frenchman?
Yeah, he just had a French accent and it was never addressed.
You're ignoring the crucial aspect of the movie, which is that this woman who works at a bakery has a secret admirer, and it becomes like television news for the entire town. And
Oh,
everyone is
to-
flooding the bakery trying to solve the admirer.
To live in a
mystery.
world where the news is so slow that that's what's the news.
Yeah, there's like reporters like flooding her. Like, do you have
Yeah.
a secret admirer?
Oh,
Wow.
okay, two things. One, that movie did end with the big news story being that someone in the town's dog was having puppies. Second of all, Karina, I was reading your drawing of the bed wrong.
Yes.
I was reading the bed as if I were looking down at it and it was coming like across this way as opposed to going up like I'm on the floor.
It do kind of work like
And
that.
then you drew the nightstand and it flipped everything. And now my brain is mush.
How were you
It's a
reading it that
mon-
way?
No,
Yeah, I
I
don't-
see that. I totally see that.
I figured the pillow would have
It would be
sort of
like,
given it away. Oh, I see.
yeah, but
Oh,
that's not
and
what it
they've
is.
got it all pulled up over them
Yeah,
like a
but
little.
instead it's like this.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
It's like I said,
Well,
the angle's
it just
wrong.
goes to show that art can.
you did an art
know,
lie.
It looks perfectly right to me because I have a beautiful mind like Russell Crowe in that movie. I'm capable of seeing beds at any angle.
Where he plays chess real good.
That's not that movie, is it?
Where
Bull.
he
He does math real good.
is actually
Bull on
being
your
filmed
bedside
by
table.
a TV show and he doesn't know he's in a TV show.
Is that the Truman Show?
That's the Truman Show, yeah.
Where he it dresses like a nanny to try to get his kids back.
You think
That's
that's the
Mrs.
movie A
Doubtfire.
Beautiful Mind? Is about a person dressing as a nanny to get his kids back, and it's called A Beautiful Mind.
Where he's the professor or therapist for that kid in Harvard or whatever. Brad Pitt.
It's not Brad Pitt.
That's Benjamin
I don't-
Button, Julia.
Oh, wow. I
thought
didn't
you
know
were talking
that.
about Good Will Hunting.
That's
Are you talking about Good Will Hunting?
Brad Pitt is not in
No,
Good
it's
Will
talking about
Hunting.
Beautiful Mind. Who's in Good Will Hunting? Is
Benjamin
that Brad Pitt?
Button.
No, it's Matt Damon.
They're the same.
Is him being? Oh no! Oh God! Oh, wow! That was exhausting. They're both in Ocean's 11.
I say
So-
the Beautiful Mind is actually my mind. It works beautifully.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah. Which is me. My mind is beautiful.
Oh, he's doing a reach.
Beauty's in the mind of the bowl licker.
When you can't
Oh,
reach
yeah.
the bowl.
He's gonna get it though.
He's
He's,
gonna get
starting
it.
to.
This
Yeah.
reminds me of Lauren. I miss Lauren.
she-
Lauren
Lauren
always keeps
hides
bowls on her
under-
bedside tables.
Hidden.
I
She
wish.
sleeps under Karina's bed and
I just have a lot
steals
of
all the
pictures
bowls.
of Lauren's bedside table with bowls of milk on them because she'll eat
What?
cereal and then not put the bowl away.
Aww.
Lauren's a criminal. Lauren's
No,
gotta
I
go to
get that.
jail.
My mom just sent me a very cryptid text message.
That's fun. I love cryptid
Cryptid.
mom texts.
Cryptid. It was a
She
picture
said-
of the Mothman.
She said, heavy rain and 50-mile-per-hour winds on Christmas Eve. Hashtag 2020.
Hashtag.
That's not crypt. What's cryptic about that?
It's creepy. It's doom and gloom.
Oh, I see.
And it was unprompted.
I see. But it's easily understood.
Yeah.
No fun today. If you're saying words, get the words right. Or else we're not having a stream.
Look forward for that.
I will
forward for that.
turn this
Look
stream
forward for
around.
Would you believe that was the best take I had of saying that?
I loved it. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, it was a really nice touch.
I think it's extremely bold. People, a lot of comments on the video being like, "Wow, Nathan really looking off at the script he has, or the cue cards
There
he
was
has
not a
over there."
script over there.
Like bold of you to assume I wrote anything down for that video or have any control over what my eyes do anytime I'm on camera.
It was so funny because I knew that
Yeah.
you weren't looking at
Yeah.
a script because
Yeah.
I know you.
I'm not looking at it's just, my eyes are they're playing their own game.
People
They're
don't
not
know this.
interested.
It's hard to look directly at a camera when
And
you're
remember
sup-
all
when
Yeah.
the
you're-
things you're supposed
when
to
you're
say.
supposed to. 'cause
Making
it's not
eye
like,
contact with the audience. No, thank you.
It's not like a face. It's like a device, and you have to
I'd
stare
rather
at it. And it like,
die.
if you're not used to it, which none of us are, it feels really strange to do. to like
Yeah.
look right at it. Like I'm
I
looking at
thought-
mine right now and I hate it.
It was
Yeah.
a good primer for the Draga series because there's lots. It's I'm on camera for most of that show, and there's plenty of times where my eyes are just doing who knows what.
Nathan, I would go so far as to say you're probably in most of the episodes.
I'm in most of the episodes. Yeah,
Definitely.
probably. I'm on camera for a good chunk of every episode, I would say.
I'm in the
I
least
felt like
of the episodes.
You did much better than I did at that in Draga. Freaking sirens, man.
What is going on?
No
That's
idea.
the spoiler alert.
A fun fact about the
Draga.
Draga filming is that it was only a month after I got LASIK, and my
Sure.
eyes were so dry, and so I had to blink like all the time during that shoot. And there were some times where I was like willing my eyes to stop blinking, and I couldn't do it. I just had to blink like constantly. So if you see me blinking a lot in it, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Or if my
Our
eyes look
faces
watery.
are doing some stuff. Julia just looks like a badass throughout. They
Julia's
gave her the
chilling.
coolest outfit.
Here
And,
was my secret was that I could not stop yawning for some reason. And you can see me in a few episodes. You can see my jaw just start to move and then they cut away. I was trying so hard to not show that I was yawning, but that required me to like really grip my teeth sometimes. So I look tough, but I'm actually just tired.
Just fighting the yawn. Yeah, well, I mean, what we filmed, we shot 10 episodes in 4 days.
Yeah, we would have to like
Um,
be there by like 7 to get ready.
Ew.
And then we would start recording at 8.
Ew.
And we would go until like 6 o'clock or something, 6 or 7.
Later than that usually.
Yeah.
So like mad props to everyone on like the crew of that who had to
Yeah.
be standing and operating, cameras and stuff.
And just listening to the shit we
Yeah.
were saying and doing.
And just retaking shot after shot because we could not
Yeah.
do a take.
God bless the crew. Am I
God
allowed to
bless the crew.
spoil the thing?
Um,
Is that still
No.
a secret?
I think it might still be a secret.
Yes,
Okay.
Still a secret, I say.
Damn.
Because we want
It's
to
a
have
fun
some surprises.
It's a fun. There are some fun surprises for people who didn't get Dropout, and I want them to experience them as surprises.
Yeah. And also, as the episodes go on, I think you can tell that we all get more comfortable with what we're doing.
Yeah.
I think we get like better and better with each episode.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the coolest, just like from a production standpoint, like one of the coolest things I've ever gotten to do
Yeah.
in my career.
It was a lot of fun.
So, I'm glad we did it, and I'm extra glad that now everyone gets to see it. So
All I have to add is that
Look forward
you
for that.
guys filmed that during my birthday week and I was sick. So I was alone in the office, sick.
And sick on your
Aw.
birthday. Oh no.
As Zach Anner would say, the theme today is parties, is bad parties, because I'm currently having one.
But yeah.
Hopefully we get to do something else like that in the future.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm just so excited that like everybody gets to see it.
Yeah.
And again, like Caldwell also just like did so much work for that. We would
Yeah,
be relaxing between episodes and he would be typing up the recap because he couldn't have those pre-written because he didn't know what we were going to do in the
Yeah.
episodes. So he would be like writing up like a punchy recap that he would say at the beginning of the next episode. It was just something he did.
There's not a single angle in this that makes any fucking sense.
I feel like you free-handed this perspective admirably.
I think I think you did a really good job.
for it being a low angle bedroom shot.
I say it's a downward perspective. Boo.
It
Yeah.
works. It's called
You
comedy.
you want the real quality perspective. You got to sign up for the
Yeah.
learn tier.
I need
Oh,
to
get that.
guys, my package is on its way.
What? Really?
There's an email. I just got it.
They just chucked it.
Yeah, it's
Just
flying through the air.
It's in the air.
It's like out for delivery.
Hold on.
It says
Yeah,
it's
it's
on
not
its
coming
way.
tonight.
That
There's
can
no
mean
way.
that
Hold
I've
on.
texted
I
on my
clicked
way
it.
when I'm still putting my pants on, like
Yeah.
I'm in the process of being on my way.
I have an update.
It's that.
Uh-huh.
I have clicked it and it says it's in Hillside, Illinois.
It's on its
Oh, this is
way.
It's on
It's a
way, here
novelty
it
bowl from the
comes.
Rainforest Cafe.
I want to go to Rainforest
A
Cafe.
collectible.
I can't remember the last time I went to Rainforest Cafe. I think it was in high school while my friends and I were prom shopping. We went to the Rainforest Cafe.
The great thing about the Rainforest Cafe is that all of the like plastic rubbery stuff that's kept damp by like the rainforest thing that they have going there has a distinctive smell
Yeah.
that is not appetizing.
I just want to
Wet-ish
go to every
plastic.
stupid novelty restaurant. I want to experience Americana Gothic. I just want to be out in the world.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Rainforest Cafe. We're gonna go to Cheesecake Factory. Medieval Times. We're gonna go to Medieval
Yeah,
Times.
I'd love to.
Yo!
Go
I had an,
To go
an
to
idea.
medieval times with a group of internet content creators I actually like.
Yay!
Oh, wow.
That's us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
She's talking about us, right? Good. Okay. Yeah.
She's talking about
Yeah,
Slosh.
Yeah. This is Lauren's room. This is the Rainforest Cafe bowl that we got in high school.
I had an idea for a restaurant that I think
Yeah?
will interest Karina mainly.
Uh-huh. Can I stop drawing this? I feel like I'm done. That's Lauren's hair.
Yeah.
She has
Yeah,
no
you can
idea
stop
I'm
drawing.
roasting her right now.
Everyone's gonna know about her bowls.
I didn't show you the bowls. I have pictures of them though. All right, here's bowl liquor, whatever. Coming
Yeah,
to
it's
lick.
bowl liquor.
Oh, let me give him a little like. He's ready.
Karina, I want to say about this.
He's bitten his tongue.
Yeah.
Aside from the fact that it's good, a good drawing, and I like it, I don't like the fact that he's just wearing like sensible khakis with a belt and his shirt tucked in.
I
Gotta
thought that's
make
what
sure.
lads wear.
He just seems like
This
he's
is
like a
what the
normal,
lads
wear. Is
like
that
a
not
normal
what-
man.
Me
What
and the
should he
lads
be
out in my
wearing?
At
khakis
work.
today.
I imagine you be wearing like
This is
some
his
gnome,
job.
gnome clothes or something, like little.
Is that not
fancy
gnome clothes?
They don't
Fancy
wear
gnome clothes is belt.
They don't wear. They don't have belt loops and like khakis.
This
He
one
looks like
does.
he's about to go
Yeah.
to church and he's a
He's about
teen.
to
For
go
some
to the
of the
Rainforest
other-
Cafe. It's a nice restaurant.
Listen,
Not
some of the Yule lads, it's their passion. Some of them, it's a job.
close
Bowl
this.
liquor,
I'm not taking your
Bowl liquor is
criticism
doing
today,
a job.
Jacob. Yeah, he's a professional.
He is
He's a
at work.
professional. I should respect that. I'm showing off the cap
That is
before
such
Julia
a good
draws.
perch. It's a really good perch.
It's really good.
So
That's-
comfortable.
Oh wow!
It's some high tier cat positioning, especially
What
for
a
content.
photogenic cat. Good lord.
She's wonderful. Little Olive.
That's her
Olive.
butt. There's her head.
Hello. Opened her eyes just enough. to
Earlier,
look at
I
me, no.
pranked her because I switched the positions of my chair and Julia's chair, and she tried to jump up on the back of Julia's chair, which is not thick enough,
It's like this thing.
and ended up like straddling it with like big eyes and was like, "Shit,
Help me out. Guys, the chair changed.
I don't know what to do." Julie, do you want to share the screen?
Yeah. Do you want to get me a Yule?
You want a Yule lad? Do you want to do door slammer?
I think
Draw
we
my
did door
downstairs
slammer.
neighbor.
I mean, I can.
Or-
Yeah.
Earlier
well, I
this
have more.
year, she broke our doorbell because she slams the door so much that it fucked up the circuit of our doorbell. so we didn't have a doorbell for a week.
Can I
Wow.
tell Karina my restaurant pitch that I started?
Yes.
Can I give you a lad before we do this, or do you want to do this right now? Go ahead.
I want
Go
to
ahead.
hear it.
Tell Karina.
Bucky Hees. Bucky Cheese.
Bucky cheese.
Bucky
Bucky
cheese.
cheese.
Bucky cheese.
Bucky
It's a
cheese.
Chuck
Bucky
E. Cheese, but they
cheese.
only serve you stuff from Bucky's.
Yeah.
Bucky's there.
They bring out a
What if
pizza
it's-
pan, but it's just like jerky and beaver nuggets on a pan.
Bucky
Not
cheese.
Bucky Bees.
Bucky Cheese.
Bucky cheese.
Bucky
not
cheese.
not
Sorry.
Bucky bees,
It's-
because
it's
that's
a
the one where
tuba.
you bite into the beaver nugget and
It's full
there's
of bees.
inside.
Yeah, that one didn't.
So not that one.
I have
It's
to
like
give
one
you
of those
something to
restaurants
draw.
where like the wait staff is mean to you, and that's like, you know, like a dick's last resort. But it's just the food is full of bees.
Yeah.
Taking it to
Is
the
this
next.
what Bucky looks like?
Please
That's
draw
Sonic.
Bucky from
That's
memory.
Sonic.
Oh.
Please draw
Sonic.
Bucky from memory.
Oh, oh no, Julia!
Why?
That's Jowl Sonic.
Why is he so long?
His cheeks are little Kirby hands.
Why is his hat so small?
Julia's, I think, going off of your version of Bucky, the stretched out version before
Worm
we
Bucky?
unstretched it.
Julia's
Pervert
not going
worm
off of
Bucky.
anything except for Sonic the freaking Hedgehog.
It is just Sonic. Ew, what's that?
Oh,
Those
Julia.
two teeth.
They're
Wait,
tiny.
his eyes are wrong.
His eyes are wrong.
It's better.
You segmented them. They're just Sonic eyes segmented
Yeah,
now.
it's segmented Sonic eyes.
They're Tails' eyes now. There's Tails' eyes now.
Okay.
Can I give you a prompt?
Yeah.
This is
got,
this is
like-
Door Slammer.
That is not Door Slammer.
Put him back. That's Door Slammer.
Do you want to do Door Slammer? Do you want to do Pot Scraper? Have we done? Have we done?
He's
Window
coming to
Peeper?
break my doorbell.
I know we've done Doorway Sniffer.
Yeah, we've done
We've done Doorway
Sniffer.
Sniffer. We've
Yeah,
done
I remember that
Did
one.
we do Window Peeper?
Stumpy,
I think.
Stubby,
Mm,
whatever his name is.
What about Candle Stealer? Candle Stealer follows children in order to steal their candles. Because
We've done Yule Lads
because they're
on
edible.
YouTube. On
Is what it
YouTube, we've
says.
done 2 Yule Lads episodes, right? Right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
So we've only done, so that means we've drawn 6 Yule Lads total.
Yeah. We haven't done Candle Stealer.
Okay.
So Julia, do Candle Stealer, the one that follows children in order to steal their candles, which were once made of tallow and thus edible.
Hello, hello.
Arrow.
No,
Tallow.
tallow. It doesn't even sound like tarot.
Tallow.
Hallow, hallow.
Tarot
Tallow how?
cards.
You just have to
Hello,
have the
Hal.
energy in the drawing that this guy wants to steal the candles specifically because he wants to eat them. I need that energy.
Yeah, they're made of hollow hollow.
I need less of the
Sometimes-
tallow hal energy. We need to tone that energy down.
Sometimes a scented candle will smell so good I'll think about eating it, but I
But you
won't
won't.
because I know it's wax.
Yeah. It wouldn't be good to eat. Probably.
Did I ever tell you about the time my girlfriend was making homemade candles in like
Ooh.
little like ball jars, the little like mason jars, whatever.
Mhm.
And so it looked just like the little mason jar of like grease we kept in the fridge to like season our cast iron skillet with.
Oh, no.
And so one time I went in there to grab some grease to season the cast iron skillet with.
You grabbed
and,
the right
um,
one, right? You didn't grab the wrong one, did you?
And the
Uh-oh.
whole it started smelling like lavender.
Was it just ruined? Did you just ruin the skillet?
we scraped it, like we undid a bunch of seasoning because we had to like scrape it. We had to
Yeah.
scrape it off.
Gotta
but,
scrape
like,
that sucker bare.
It's a cast iron skillet. It's like you can, you know, you can get back to zero with it and start over.
But you're losing years of precious seasoning.
Yeah, it meant that the eggs I was planning on cooking were delayed. There became more pressing things that needed to happen.
That's a tragic story. I'd be so upset
It was
if I did that.
I cry every time.
She was not pleased with me.
Well, maybe she shouldn't have put it next to the jug of.
That's what
grease.
I thought. This is by the way, for the record, a different girlfriend than now girlfriend. So
Emily would never.
Emily would never do such a thing.
Emily would
we
label.
don't really cook meat. So we don't have a mason jar full of grease anyway. So
Well, that solves your problem.
So there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, label your jars. That the moral of the story is label your jars.
What if you can't read? Asking for
put
a friend.
Put a little picture on one of the put a picture of a little candle on one and put a little picture of like a greasy cow on the other.
Okay.
Julia, I love this face you've done.
Thank
This
you.
is a great expression.
Thank you.
He is but a boy.
That face when you know Candle Stealer is right behind you and you've got a backpack
What's up,
full of
chat?
candles.
I'll talk to chat.
What?
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 Someone in chat said talk to chat.
Okay, chat.
Oh, it's
What do
gotta
you
be
want? What do you
Mid-sentence.
want?
You've
It
drawn
got
our
deleted.
attention. What do you want?
What do you
What do you
want?
want?
Now's your chance.
You need to
We're
say something to us?
We're looking. If you got something to say it.
We
Yeah.
interrupted a whole damn sentence for that. Say your thing.
We're waiting to hear.
We're waiting to hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
It better be more than hi, Nathan. I'll tell you that much. Jacob looks cute today. You're trying to win me over and it's working.
Wow.
But you better have enough compliments for the whole class. You better say
you bring
everyone looks
enough.
cute.
You bring enough compliments for the whole class. Oh boy.
Seeing a lot of hi, Nathans.
I see trans rights. Back at you, trans rights.
Somebody said, I'm gay for Julia. The gay
You
was
should
in all
be.
caps.
You should also be gay for other people, probably as
Did
well.
you bring enough gay for the whole class?
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
You gotta be gay for all of us.
You gotta be. If you're gay for one of us, you gotta be gay for all of us.
Yeah,
like the Three
that's how it
Musketeers.
works. It's only fair.
Oh, sorry for interrupting.
It's over now.
It's done. Damage is done.
Damage is done.
It is a good drawing that you've done.
Now I don't feel like you mean it.
Yeah. Now I feel like you're just trying to get back into my good graces. Well, too
brought-
bad, Nathan. You were always in my good graces, so suck it.
Whoa.
I just thought that,
That's harsh, Julia.
I just thought that, that,
Whoa,
it
you
I meant
thought?
that it was a good drawing. That this is it's a pretty good drawing you're making, and I like it.
What? Oh, is it a candle hat?
Oh, he's a candle hat.
Oh.
It's
Number
like,
one candle fan.
It's like Heathcliff's ham helmets,
Yeah.
except
It's like
except
Heathcliff's ham helmet.
Do you want me to put this whole drawing in the trash, Nathan? Do you want me to put this whole drawing in the trash? Because I'll do it.
no.
We love Heathcliff here on
We-
the Drawfee Show.
We like Heathcliff, and it's like if they instead of a football helmet with ham written on it, the word, if he actually had a actual ham on top of his head, because
Which he wouldn't do.
because he loves to eat the ham. And Candle Stealer, Swiper,
Candle Stealer.
Candle Stealer,
Candle eater.
Yeah, and Eater, but that's not in the name.
Candle Jack.
Candle Jack.
Whoa.
Don't say it a third time.
Candle Jack. Everyone knew I was gonna do it. I couldn't
Yeah.
resist. It's like whenever I go to the beach, I go out in the ocean and I yell at Poseidon. I know nothing's probably gonna happen, but I don't have to
Wow,
tempt
you're
fate
so
either.
edgy.
But so far, Poseidon has not reacted. So maybe I'm beneath his notice.
Maybe.
But
Or
one of
maybe
these
he's biding
days-
his time to like really get you.
One of these days, I'm gonna get got by the ocean, and everyone will know why. Everyone will know I deserved it.
Yeah.
Oh, why is he mad?
Okay.
I think he's focused. He's entered
Me,
a
when I see a candle I want to eat.
it's just some sports anime focus right here.
He's got a look kind of like he's trying to resist his baser urges of stealing and eating the candles, but he knows it's a losing fight.
It's like he needs to focus on stealing the candles before he can eat them. He can't just start eating them right away because then they might steal the candles back, or he might get caught.
I was thinking it was like a B-Stars thing, and he's like Nagoshi. And he sees the rabbit, and he's like, my instincts tell me I have to murder this rabbit, but I don't want to do it with my intellectual mind.
I want to fall in love with the rabbit, not murder the rabbit.
Yeah.
Did you see the new opening is out?
I
For
saw the new
B-Stars?
opening.
I like the song.
It's good.
It's a good song,
It's a
man.
good song.
I
Good
still
for the
haven't
B-Stars.
watched more than an episode of B-Stars.
I prefer A stars.
It's definitely a slow watch.
Julia is making jokes just for me tonight, and I am here for it. A-Stars.
Is that you resisting your urge to say it's a good joke?
No.
What?
No.
Why not?
This is like the last stream we're doing before we're taking a break for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, this
And
is what
I'm
people are gonna
feeling
remember about
feeling
us.
The tie, like it's sort of like when you're about to graduate 8th grade.
Got a bit
and
of
move
a
on to high
senioritis.
You remember
Yeah.
8th grade?
I remember the feeling of like I'm about to leave 8th grade. Like it's the last week of 8th grade, and like I'm really phoning it in on everything because I know that, you know, in a couple days I'm out of here and I'm never.
There are
coming
other
back.
things you could have compared that to other than 8th grade.
8th grade's the first like real memory of that feeling that I have though.
It stuck with you more than any
Stuck
other
with me.
moment.
Yeah. I don't think I felt it as much for high school.
I also don't remember high school.
You don't
I
remember high school?
remember
No.
the end of 5th grade. I
What is with y'all?
because I was
The
like this,
long-term memory,
I'm never
damn.
gonna ride the elementary school bus again. So I was very excited because
Wow.
I was hyped for it. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a fun nostalgic experience riding the school bus one last time. And for some reason the school bus driver got really mad at me.
What do you do?
I didn't do anything. They just
Nathan,
got
what'd
really
you
mad
do?
at me. I didn't do anything.
You did something.
I didn't do anything.
Well, I guess he was just upset for nothing.
There was like someone else had left trash on the floor and the bus driver decided it was my job to clean it up. And they like
Wow.
stopped the bus and yelled at me. And I was
Aw, that's sad.
baffled by that. And I was like, well, I guess this is a fitting end
Aw.
to elementary school.
That's kind of like what my pre-cal teacher was like in high school, and that's why I can't do math now as an adult. He always thought I was cheating on my tests, so now I can't do math. I hope you're happy.
You've
Mr.
sworn off
Robertson.
you will never do math again.
Here's to you, Mr. Robertson.
What am I eating? My roommate made gingerbread.
Oh yeah.
It's real tasty, and I gave them their Christmas gift early, so they are shaped.
It's Raymond.
Oh my god, that's really good.
Raymond
I already
cookie.
ate this one, but it was Isabel.
Oh, goodbye, Isabel. Rip.
She's dead now. I ate her.
That's fair.
She live in the tummy.
But
Like
yeah,
Attack on Titans,
there's-
but with the villagers.
Yeah.
My calculus teacher really believed in me that I could do math.
Oh
And
my
I remember
God.
I specifically didn't sign up for like AP calculus because I was like, I don't want to do math. I hate it. And I want to do the easiest math I can. And I signed up for an art class instead. And then he came into the art class and was like, you're coming to AP calculus.
Bro.
Oh no.
And he changed my schedule and brought me to AP calculus.
Whoa.
He was like, you can do better if you apply yourself.
And look at you
Wow.
now.
Calculus. And I was like, damn
Doing
it.
A mathematician.
no calculus.
Damn it, dude.
All art. I always
signed
wanted,
up. I signed up for a difficult math class in college because it was art
Your school had math?
Yeah, because we had to take it, and also because some of
Fashion math.
the majors actually like needed more advanced math. But I signed up for one of them as like a personal challenge, and I was very excited to apply my brain because I certainly wasn't doing it in the rest of college. And I got there, and it was basically just story time with the wildest professor ever, with the wildest life.
Oh my God.
Ooh, those are always a fun class. where
Yeah,
it's just
would-
story time.
He would just look at us.
Just
and
some
he-
old guy who wants to talk about the life they've led.
He
and
would
doesn't want
start.
to teach subjects.
He would start trying to teach us something, and then he would just go, "Okay, none of you are paying attention. So I'm just going to talk about
Damn.
something I really enjoy, and it's light speed travel. Anyway, when you go really fast, you start to flatten. So if you go blah 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 speed of light, you can go under the door."
My dad used to tell me that as a
Like-
kid to scare me, and it worked.
To scare you away from going faster than the speed of light.
Yeah, like what did you think I was going to get up to, Dad? What do you think I was going to do?
You were threatening to do it. You were like, I'm gonna go speed of light.
I'm
And he's
gonna
like,
go
do
so-
it then.
I'm going to go so fast.
Scare you away from being Sonic.
Do it and see
Yeah,
what
was-
happens. You're gonna go flat.
Yeah, that's Julia. Was your teacher Sonic?
Whoa. Did he love to go fast?
My professor was this guy who spoke 14 languages and was a translator for the UN.
Damn.
And I was like, I don't know why you're teaching
But he was
math
teaching math
in this school
at the Fashion Institute.
at the Fashion Institute. I was like, that must be upsetting for you. But then he would just like to tell us
Fashion
stories about how he used to live with Tolstoy's granddaughter and how he got arrested one time trying to go to his grave in his Cossack uniform. And then
Why
the
are
police
art
gave him an
college
escort.
faculties like this?
Trying to go to whose grave? His own grave?
Leo Tolstoy's grave.
Oh.
And then the police pulled him over, and then he had to get out of the car, and he was wearing the full Cossack uniform. And then they found an old bayonet in his coat that he had just forgotten about. So they arrested him, and then he explained what was going on, and then they gave him a police escort to the graveyard.
Don't
and he
you
said
hate
that
it?
it looked like the world's
Don't you hate
weirdest
it when that
parade.
happens?
Yeah, it's like
None of
you
that
go,
had to
you put on
happen.
your old Cossack uniform, and it's like I'm pretty sure there aren't any bayonets in here, but I'm not going to check because I'm in a hurry to get to Tolstoy's grave. And wouldn't you know it, that one time is when I get pulled over by the police and they search me and find that bayonet.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
Sometimes my
Mm-mm.
life is just like The Office, you know?
For some reason, the things I remember from school that I'm the most proud of are times when like I successfully declined doing like more work or more effort, and then it worked out fine for me anyways. And I'm like
Yeah.
really proud of that. Like we had a thing at our school called minimum day,
Hello.
where if you were like ahead on your credits, like you had all the credits you were going to need to graduate and it was your last semester, you could just like take as many classes as you needed to hit your credit limit, and then you just could go home.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I was like, I'm signing up for that. I'm gonna take 2 classes and then I'm freaking out for this whole semester. And like the teachers that were all the ones that were like, you know, we believe you can do better if you apply yourself. They called me and they were like, we really don't think you should do minimum day because, you know, it's going to look bad on your college applications. You're gonna be like, why did you not take extra classes? It looks lazy. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do minimum day. And it was great. I had like the best semester going home early, and then I still got into the college anyways. And it was
There you
like,
go.
I win. I'm the winner.
Minimum
We love
day.
winning at school. When I was in high school, I was in NHS and I never went to NHS because I thought it was too much work.
The National
then-
Health Service?
Yeah. National Honor Society. I don't even know what it was.
I had that too, but I never went.
I never went because I was busy. I had shit to do. And there were so few people in our graduating class that got their, what do you call it? The ropes for NHS.
Oh yeah.
That they were just like,
Ropes.
look, if you can just prove that you did any type of community service, like we'll give you the ropes, but you just have to like have this paper signed. And I was a TA for the art department. So I was just like, hey, remember that time I moved a branch out of your parking spot? Can I get some hours, please?
It was a pretty
It was a
gnarly
big
branch.
and you wouldn't do it. So you told me to do it and I did it. Can I get some hours? So they just gave me like 40 hours.
Yeah, it was
and
a
I got my
40-hour
stupid
job getting
fucking
that branch.
cords. I did a lot of
That's
stupid
great.
things as an art TA. I will say that. So I deserved that much. I
This
made their
person's
coffee every
whole
day.
face.
I fireproofed the art department so that it was up to fire code.
Wow. That is a community service.
I
feel.
threw
Where were
out
you at FIT
cement.
when our spray room went on fire because someone dripped wax onto a turpentine covered oil canvas?
Yeah.
Was it wax or was it the grease for the cast iron skillet? Did they make the same mistake?
Oh, they
Good
swapped
question.
it.
They swapped it. That's where the grease went.
Oh,
That's why Nathan made that
It
mistake.
was
They
at
got it.
FIT the whole time.
Yeah. Damn. It all comes around.
It's just like if you're expecting like delicious grease smell and instead it starts to smell like a fancy bathroom, you've fucked up.
But yeah, my high school owed me community service. I did so much. I was the backbone of the art department. It felt like.
And
Now
you moved a
we're-
branch.
Now
I
we're
moved a
all the
branch.
backbone.
I
of the art
auditioned
department.
kids for the school. I did a lot of shit.
I want to be done.
Yeah, be done.
This is so weird. It's always so scary.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
what I
the-
wanted. Guys, I'm gonna see if my package is gonna get here by 8.
It's
So-
not.
Julia.
I
No,
ate.
It's 8:04.
It's
It
8:04.
can't. It literally can't.
Literally can't.
It can't get here 4 minutes ago.
If it went that fast, it's too flat.
Guys, it's
flat
scheduled for
now.
delivery today.
It's
But
not.
the time is gone.
It's not coming.
We have to switch seats.
Well, the good thing is it'll always be today.
Yeah.
Once we get to tomorrow, it'll be today then, and then they can say we'll see it's today.
Today land. Hey Jacob,
yeah,
do you want a Yule lad?
we're like pretty much out of them. I think I've
Do you
got
want to draw Bucky cheese?
no.
I got it.
I
Do
mean,
you
I'll
want to kick off? Do you want to kick off the Porfmas gifts?
Or what was your idea, Jacob?
I mean, there was one more Yule lad, but probably we should get into the Porfmas gifts.
But we all
You
did
could
a
also
Yule lad.
you could also design your own Yule lad.
Well, there was
Design
one
like a-
left. There was like
an-
pot scraper. Maybe
All
we
right,
still
do-
have pot
do
scraper.
pot scraper.
Do pot scraper.
It's gonna scrape your pots.
Sounds like
Jacob already has a Yule lad Sona. Oh my god.
It's yogurt
Yeah.
themed.
It's yogurt fiend. We decided that for him.
I'm gonna start with a pot,
yeah.
Nice.
and this is one that you don't want scraped. It's like one of those non-stick ones. You're only supposed to use certain tools on it.
Oh yeah.
But pot
You
scraper
only
doesn't care.
use a wooden spoon.
Don't use the abrasive part of the sponge.
Yeah, don't use
No.
the abrasive part of the sponge.
Do you guys want to know a weird fact about my family?
I'd
Yeah.
love to. Yeah.
No.
Always.
Jacob already knows this fact, so
Oh, dang
he's,
it.
You don't get a
fine.
choice.
It's too late. I already
You
know.
already know it.
My grandfather made the prototype for Teflon and his boss said that it wasn't going to go anywhere, but the Americans were interested in buying it. So my grandpa sold it to the Americans from the French government, and then they rebranded it as Teflon. And here we are.
What was his name for it?
I don't know.
Probably something French, like
Le Petit's Miracle.
Well, he worked
Stuff.
for the French. He was like a scientist for the French government, so it probably would have been called something like Beautiful France or something.
it was
They
called
got-
Beautiful France.
They got paid just like,
It
country
was
civil servant amount.
Lefton
left
instead of Teflon.
Excuse you.
le peteflon. Le peteflon. But anyway, that's a fun fact about my grandfather. He also
Nice.
made
This
honeycomb
man's nose is
insulation.
shaped just like my little Newsday avatar.
Oh, it kind of is. That's cute.
Yeah. It's less
You
cute
would,
now.
You would never scrape a pot.
I would never be two giant nostrils.
Or so you
never
say.
be that.
I would never be that.
I think
If I ever showed up to work to the job that we all have doing
To the Zoom call.
if I ever showed up to the Zoom call and instead of my face it was just two big nostrils, I would hope
We hang up the call.
you would say something.
No.
Yeah, we'd have to hang up immediately.
Yeah. It would be too startling. I would hang up.
Oh yeah. He's getting right in there. What's he scraping it with? His tongue?
His teeth.
His teeth?
His teeth.
Is he just
He just.
is he just grinding his teeth on this metal pot?
I mean, he's probably doing that too, but I imagine I was going to include like an implement,
Okay. A scraping implement.
a scraping implement, something you wouldn't want to be scraping on your pot.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wants to get all that nasty shit and eat it like a weird pervert.
It
Jacob,
just
I
means
just
he's
got good news.
hungry. Is it the package?
This is about the package. I'm going to flip.
It's not. I just got us access to HBO Max.
What is even on HBO Max?
All Ghibli movies.
Mamma Mia.
Here we go again.
Mamma Mia
I
2.
wonder if they have the dub of Castle of Cagliostro that I grew up listening to that isn't on Netflix because it has cursing in it and it was poorly received apparently. I had to look it up. I was like, why is the dub different? And it's because they made two different dubs and the one dub that they made that had cursing was poorly received by critics and parents who were like, this movie doesn't need to have cursing in it.
Yeah, it does. It's Lupin. He's a scoundrel.
He's a
Question about Mamma
scoundrel.
Mia.
He says fuck all the time.
He says
Yes.
fuck all the time.
Mamma
Well,
Mia 2.
yeah.
Yes.
Is it called Mamma Mia? Here we go again.
It is.
Good. Thank you. Great. That's all I wanted to know.
But I just thought the actual acting was better.
I wish I was as happy as
In
I
that
was when I
version.
watched Mamma Mia. Here we go again for the first time.
You'll never
Always
get
chasing
that.
I know.
chasing that dragon.
That movie is everything.
I have
Has-
not seen either Mamma Mia.
We should watch them.
Okay.
As soon as we're allowed to see each other again, I want to have so many movie nights.
We can
Yeah.
have one big movie marathon of just movies we say we're going to watch and then never do because it would require planning.
We were gonna all watch the new Fast and Furious together.
Oh yeah, we were.
That never happened because the pandemic happened.
It's been a full year since Cats came out.
Yeah. The last
R.I.P.
movie we all saw
Yeah.
together. That's not
RIP, my
true.
brain.
That's the last movie we all saw in theaters together. We did watch a Fast and the Furious movie
that is-
together.
That is
at your
actually
did.
correct.
place. That's the last thing.
But I
we
keep
did.
thinking about how, like, this time last year, I was visiting my family, taking time off from our office job with insurance to visit my family and go to the theater to see Cats with my friend.
Yeah.
And look at me now. I have this advent calendar. It's mostly, I ate most of the chocolate in it. And that's what I'm up to this year.
That's good too.
Yeah, could be worse.
Could definitely be worse.
But I do miss my family and my friends and Cats in theaters.
I actually don't miss your family or friends.
Wow. I'm
They've
going to
done,
tell
like,
my
nothing
mom
for
that.
me.
I'm going to tell my mom that.
They've not been
And she'll be
contributing
upset.
to this relationship.
To be fair, I miss some of Karina's friends.
Which ones?
Thank you.
Mark.
Nathan?
Yeah.
Mark?
Mark.
I miss Mark.
We saw Mark right before
I miss
because Mark
seeing
lives
Mark.
not very far from us. This
Wow.
is very good. This looks like a Ghibli.
He is naked in there.
Oh,
Good.
That's upsetting.
So another thing that he's scraping is his genitalia.
Yeah, he's using every inch of his body to scrape.
Yeah, he's got
His
like
skin
a rough,
is very dry.
yeah, it's dry and rough and scaly, and he scrapes it on the pot.
He's never used lotion. He just rubs whatever scrapes off of pots onto his skin.
How dare.
Yeah. He just rolls around in that
Yeah.
good scrapings.
That's a pot scraper right there.
Oh, I like the way that worked out with the lighter, like low opacity little
Yeah, dude.
bits end
It's
up
called genius.
looking light against that black
It's
background.
called artistic foresight.
Jacob, you did it.
It actually just ended up happening that way.
I know, and
didn't think about it at all.
I like how it worked out.
It's Nathan time.
It's back to me. So to include the chat in this,
To
I
include
think-
the chat is to invite pain. No, I'm kidding.
it's true, but no, you guys are mostly good. And
You know who you are.
you folks, not just guys. I think suggest to me whomst I should be giving this Porfmas gift
We
to,
can do
and
a
what
poll.
and what
Poll,
the
poll.
Poll.
Mods, do a
Hey,
poll.
mods, can you do a poll? We're logged
Hey.
into SSS.
Who should
Okay.
Nathan give a gift to?
Okay,
And then it's
poll-
all of our names.
poll is the who, and then the what is I'm just gonna pick a suggestion.
Yeah, yeah. The mods are going to get us a poll any second now, and it's going to be right up
Yeah.
there. And then people can vote using the poll. It's going to show up, and
It's going to show up just like my package, which is scheduled for
Which is
delivery today.
definitely showing
there
up
it
today.
is.
Oh,
saw it.
Marcusm.
Mark
Shared.
Wow.
Thank you as always to everyone who is subbing and gifting subs and all that jazz.
Okay.
Oh
this is-
wow, Karina is winning.
Wow, I'm all the way at the end, huh? Wow.
Okay, this is gonna be.
I
good.
am the most deserving.
All right.
I mean, there's still a lot more votes that can come in.
Ha ha
I
ha
should
ha ha
say.
ha.
Like, we don't know for sure.
These are people who are voting for me now, or it's all pity votes. I see you.
Now I'm in last place.
Don't give me them pity votes.
No,
Good.
I want pity now.
Least deserving Jacob.
No, give me pity.
I mean, we're all gonna have to give gifts to each other.
Give me pity.
So-
Pity. Someone just yelled "Stop the count" in chat.
I got last place.
It's funny every time.
Yay.
So this
And
is
Karina
for
got
Karina.
Double
Okay.
first place, more
Wow.
than
All
double.
right,
the
Karina.
votes.
This is a gift specifically not necessarily chosen for you, but it it was one that I saw and I was like, yeah, this is.
It's a dinosaur.
This is a gift for you, Nathan.
Yeah. Okay. So this year we're
It's a
not
gift-
giving each other things for them. It's for
It's a
us.
gift. It's a gift from me.
And
It's a
for
gift
you.
to make you think of me. But of course, it's Porfmas, so you do need to eat this gift.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the rules of Porfmas.
So it
I
is.
have many,
It's
many
it's
arms.
the suggestion. The suggestion was a dinosaur lie. So this
Oh.
is a dinosaur,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also a lie.
Because it's
Mhm.
food.
Because
Is
remember,
it cake?
remember
Is it
that.
cake?
Remember
Is
that
it
thing?
cake?
Remember that time? Remember
When
that
everything was cake?
when everything was cake? Remember that? Wouldn't it be fun?
You did a whole stream where everything you drew was cake.
Yeah, it was
Wouldn't it be fun?
exhausting.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
you
it be
wouldn't
fun to
stop.
go back?
We begged you.
Yeah. Don't you ever miss July?
God, it was only July. It feels like 1,000 years ago.
Take me back to July.
Don't,
like-
because then we just have to go through all those months again.
Yeah, God, don't take me back to July.
Don't only
Take-
forward.
Take me back to July.
No back, only forward.
Do you hear what I said?
Tree
Yeah.
roads. Cake me home.
Cake me home.
Nathan, you still have time to make this cheese. Just saying.
Oh,
What?
This could be cheese, like a cheese wheel.
it's cake though.
What does it
Damn
have to
it.
do with cake?
I was saying he could have made it cheese and he could have gotten away
Jacob,
from
I
the
don't
cake.
understand.
No, but
I don't
it's-
understand the joke.
Now
it
it's
doesn't
cake.
make any. It's cake. It's a dinosaur lie, and the lie was that it wasn't cake,
Cheesecake.
but it is in fact cake.
Cheesecake.
But maybe it's a double lie, and then you go to eat it, and it's not.
It's actually a
not cake.
watermelon now.
Yeah, it's actually dinosaur.
Oh, it's one of the. It looks like cake, but it's actually just a sponge with,
It's actually
with
just a
frosting
sponge.
on it.
Yeah.
No, I would never do that to Karina because she would get revenge on me.
Yeah.
I would-
You
That's
know
the
how
only
I am
reason.
with
I would live.
revenge.
I would live the rest of my life in fear.
Yes, you
um,
should. I'm really good at revenge.
I also.
and I'm great at holding a grudge.
I also
am a
like
Cancer.
and respect Karina as a friend and
Aw.
wouldn't want to make her eat a sponge.
Are you implying that you don't like and respect all of us as friends?
No, why would
That's
that be
fair.
the implication?
Because
This is a
you
gift
just
for
said-
this is a gift for Karina.
Nathan,
Yeah,
I'm a
you'll get your
Pisces,
own
I'm too
gift.
sensitive for this.
Nathan, I'm a Gemini. I'm twins.
And twins.
My
Um,
roommate posted something on Twitter that was just like it'll fill out your birth chart and like tell you like how like percentage of signs that are water, are fire, or air, of earth. I have 0% fire signs and 44% water signs, and that's why I'm so sensitive and so
I'm all water signs,
unenergetic.
baby.
It's
That's
so
why
many.
you're both so
How
wet.
are there so many signs?
It was like, you have no fire signs, and that's why you're so low energy. And I was like, it's right. Wow. Astrology's
my
real
signs?
after all.
Do I have fire?
How many signs?
What are
I
you,
thought
Gemini?
I'm a Gemini.
You
I
have
forgot
your
what that is.
Oh, we can't. This
that
can't
air?
be what the stream is.
Am I fire?
No.
You're fire to me, Jacob.
Am I Earth?
Hey.
You're
Gemini
making
is
Nathan
air.
sad.
Why? Are you also a double?
Yeah, that must be it. I'm whatever sign thinks it's all silly made
I'm
up.
air, Nathan, because I'm full of hot air.
I'm water because I'm 98% water.
I'm water because I'm sad. And vice versa.
Water's the thing of tears.
Water's the thing of tears. My
Oh,
tears are
God.
made of water. Is that you?
Yeah, it's me. I'm giving
Wow.
You kind of look like it's
You're
you.
so happy.
This is you drawn in the style of those Zelda CDI games.
you. Well, excuse me.
Please enjoy this cake, my boy.
Yeah,
That's what
hold
you're
on.
saying to Karina.
Yeah, let me get the. If it's the Zelda the eyes don't touch in those, do they?
No, they don't.
They're like-
I think
they're
it's
like-
your
they're
hand.
really far apart, right?
The hand is what's making me think of it. Something about the hand.
Yeah, let's give me a real Zelda CDI sort of like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nathan, you look odd today. Oh.
What do you mean?
Does
I
that
brought
mean
you some
that you're
cake.
part of the Porfmas?
No, I'm just bringing it to. Here you are.
Okay.
Why you're not bringing it to her at all?
You're
going
bringing
the
it the
wrong
other
way.
way. You're showing it to camera instead.
Oh, that's glasses.
Yeah.
I thought that was Karina's head, and she was far away, and you were walking the wrong direction.
Nathan, I'm in the other room. Come here.
Through your voice. Those ventriloquism lessons finally paid off.
I'll give you your long
like a
hair that you have
Yeah.
right
Gary
now.
Morrison punchline.
Yeah.
I'm too
This looks like
indecisive to cut it.
Freaking
So
Marcy from Peanuts.
Yeah, it's Marcy from Peanuts and Nathan CDI.
That's
What do you
right, that's
want? What do you want from me?
I just want to be difficult for fun.
You?
Yeah.
Difficult?
I know it's weird.
gosh, Jacob, you're so weird. You're such a weirdo.
You're so quirky.
I'm
You're
different.
so quirky.
You're so
Karina, look, I made you a dinosaur lie.
I'm not
Wow.
like other hosts.
Gosh, Jacob, you're such a unique person.
Yeah, I'm
you
a
just
unique
have so
person.
much personality.
Yeah. That's all true. All the things you're saying are true about me.
Oh, my gross big hand
I love it.
No, I like it.
with all these tangents.
Not even
No, don't
holding
fix
the
it.
plate.
Yeah, you're not holding the
This one is.
This is how I hold my plate.
Yeah, I sort of
There you
wedge
go.
it between the hands and hold it like that. Yeah. Well, if I
I
put my
love
thumb
it.
on it, it's gonna get icing on it. It does. have
Yeah,
some.
you're
I got-
being
I
considerate.
got a little bit of icing
Oh,
on
that's
it.
way worse.
It's there's icing everywhere.
Oh,
I did kind of a messy job.
did you drop it?
Yeah, did you make this cake?
Yeah, I tried to.
Well, it looks
It's
like you
so
did a really
good.
job.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Just like a meteor.
Eyes dripping out.
And it's a really clean cut.
Yeah, just one.
Wow, Nathan.
Just to let you know, in case anyone was looking at this as
And
a drawing.
I thought it, like the way you're holding it, I can't see where the cake is cut. So I think it's a real dinosaur, which is really scary for me.
Yeah, because you're like,
Yeah.
I have to eat this whole dinosaur.
I thought these were extinct.
At least it's small.
Well, this is okay. So this is my Porfmas gift to you, Karina.
Wow.
I
I
hope.
will. I
Now,
love cake.
Karina, you have to give a gift.
Gee, who should I give it to?
The unique conversation, just as a little side, reminds me of my favorite line from Pitch Perfect, which is when Anna Kendrick turns to that woman and goes, "You know David Guetta?"
David Guetta.
David Guetta.
She
I
does
think.
not say Guetta.
She says it kind of weirdly, but she just says it as if no one has ever heard of him before. It's my favorite line.
He's indie.
Wow, it's a
Should we
real
do
back and
another- oh,
forth.
there's
Yeah.
another poll.
This is suspenseful.
This is a
I can't
this
see
is
the poll.
Close. Oh, Julia's pulling ahead. Oh,
mean-
Jacob's
Huh?
coming back.
I think the pity
Oh, it's
votes-
back to.
Why
Wow.
is Nathan not on this?
You because it has to be an unbroken chain.
Yeah.
I see.
I think that the people voting for Julia are because they want Karina to give Julia something nice, and the people who are voting for me want Karina to destroy me.
Which do you want to see more, audience?
That's what I'm guessing.
Something nice or something to destroy Jacob?
It's so close.
That's why I'm guessing it's so close.
It's so close.
It's 50-50.
Wow.
Literally 50-50.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Every
Poll's
vote
gonna end
counts. Every vote
50-50.
matters.
Every vote.
Oh,
matters.
Jacob pulling
I'm
ahead at
pulling
the
ahead.
very
Stop
end.
the vote.
Oh my God.
Oh,
14 vote margin.
people dislike me more than they like
Flipped
Julia.
the state.
Okay, so how does this
Wow.
work? And then they suggest something and I pick.
Yeah, you pick from what they say.
Okay.
So start suggesting gifts. Chat.
Oh.
Wow. Amazing.
York feet picks.
This
That's-
election was stolen.
It's very funny, but I don't want to draw feet. It's a Monday. It's the start of the week. I can't start my week like that.
Julia, here's a truck outside. It got here from Illinois.
It still says it's arriving today.
see, Chicken Nugget Man again, Yogi Bear, Gonzo.
Oh no.
Yowie. Okay, I think I gotta do Gonzo. Should I do Gonzo and Yogi Bear Yowie?
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
Would you like to eat that, Jacob?
Yeah, I want to see it and then I want to consume it. and
Yeah,
make it
We're not
One
gonna
page at a
stream for a
time,
while.
he
I'll
gets
draw
to-
something bad.
Gets to read each page and then eat it.
Yeah. It's like printed on fondant.
You have all day.
Fondant.
You have all day to eat it. So
David Guetta.
David Guetta's
Big
fondant.
fondant.
Okay, well, I guess
Guetta's
it'll be a
fondant.
book.
I don't know why I said it like that.
This isn't that how they say it in Cake Boss?
Maybe.
Fondant.
fondant.
Gotta cover it in fondant. Put some cereal, some
I
dirt.
have
some
a
dirt from the
Menant
floor.
and a fondant.
Nathan,
I like that one.
you piece of shit.
I'm a stinker.
David Guetta's fondant.
Okay, what does Gonzo look like?
He looks like a
Why is he
balls.
dressed? Why is he dressed like that?
Like what?
He's
Like
in so many
that.
different outfits.
The one I have is the one where he's going. "Woo."
Ooh, Snowy
And-
Owl giving out some subs. Thank you, Snowy Owl.
He's
10
wearing, like,
subs.
A button-up shirt with chili peppers and checkered pants.
I see. Yes,
That's a look.
That is a look.
that's a rude boy look.
Yeah. Like, it's kind of stylish. I'm just confused as to why he's dressed like that.
Please look at the face, Jacob.
Julia's showing me a horrible Gonzo Halloween costume.
And there's just an eye popping out beneath Gonzo's eye,
It's really bad.
and it's staring straight at me and not the angle that Gonzo is. I'm gonna send it to everyone
Oh, is it like the human eye?
in the Discord. Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
the
it's the
human eye
human
and the
eye.
Halloween costume.
It's like the
enjoy.
glowing eye in my Mr. Bean underneath the Mr. Bean mask.
Yeah.
The hidden
It's
eye.
Gonzo,
But
actually.
it was Gonzo. Yeah, that's ooh.
Wait, I have to stop
Ooh.
and see.
It's
They-
unpleasant.
They made such
Oh.
choices with the where to put everything.
He looks so surprised.
Wow.
My friend just got to the point of
I
Queen's
guess Goo-
Gambit.
Google that so you can see it your own selves, everyone.
My friend just got to the point in Queen's Gambit where she realized who Benny Watts is. It's the boy from Love Actually. And everyone just comes to that conclusion very slowly.
You
Yeah,
mean
my
Jojen
mom
Reed?
called me
Doesn't
about
he
it,
kind
too.
of look the same?
He looks exactly the same. He
Yeah,
just has a mustache and a trench coat
And a stupid hat.
and the hat.
Y'all,
He just
y'all
got
talking
taller.
about Jojen Reed?
He got to his gymnastics form.
Yeah.
Legs just got longer.
Why did
Yeah.
I put his eyes so far apart? They're
I mean,
not
this is
even
like
that far apart.
homemade Yowie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be exactly on book, you know.
Heck, I guess I could just like.
Hey Gonzo, what that nose do though?
Oh wow, look at that.
Oh, here we go.
They're
Yeah.
so
Beautiful.
so much more emotion in them now.
Oh yes.
A beautiful Gonzo.
Now this is a Gonzo I want to kiss in Yogi.
I saw Gonzo kissing Yogi Claus.
Underneath the Drawfee stream last
Oh
night.
my god! Imagine if you walked downstairs and you saw Gonzo kissing Yogi Bear, like in real life, in your house, apropos of nothing.
I think I would just accept that I was dying.
I would approach.
The last thing your mind hallucinates
Before I die.
Before I die.
I would say room for one more, boys. And I'd saunter over
Yeah.
in
Every
my sexy silk robe and my martini.
every depiction of the
You were heading
afterlife is
downstairs.
wrong.
Yeah.
Gonzo and Yogi Bear
Yeah,
kissing
not enough
your
Gonzo.
own living room.
Yogi Bear. Okay, I need to get these eyes right.
That's
so
if you lived a noble and pious
I
life. You
guess if we're
get the
making
good,
him,
you get
like-
the Gonzo Yogi Bear
Ah!
ending.
Whose doorbell?
Whose
Nathan?
doorbell?
It was
Is
mine.
it my package?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it Julia's
my
package?
Julia, why did you put my address to deliver your package to? This is a strong Gonzo.
Yeah. He's
His nose does look like a little bicep that's curling down.
Oh yeah.
yeah, his
muscular
nose
nose.
is like
Muscular nose.
Oh wow. Oh.
yeah, it's a strong
It
nose.
looks like he tried to grow a little like Clark Gable mustache and it just wound up all the way up there.
No, those are just the muscles.
That's just muscles.
That's just it's just muscle.
Is this?
Don't worry about it,
Strong
it's just-
Moby?
Strong Father
Is
Gaga.
this strong
What does
Fraser?
Yogi Bear look like?
Is it Strong Moby?
It was so
Nathan?
funny editing that episode and knowing that there already was a strong Moby asset created
Yep.
for our program that I got to reuse.
Ooh, Chaos at Rest giving out 10 community gift subs.
Happy holidays.
See, I can sometimes say it when I remember and am looking, and it happens when I'm looking.
There
You-
you go, baby.
It's a game of chance. Will we notice you? We appreciate you all the
Yeah,
same.
isn't that exciting and fun?
Sometimes we're just having such a good conversation going on that I don't want to interrupt the flow.
Yeah, and
It's
sometimes
also-
we're talking about Strong Moby, and I'm
And
looking
it's just
for
like I can't.
anything else to bring
Why
my.
will you not accept Strong
focus
Moby
to.
into your heart and home?
I don't know who
Nathan.
Moby
Nathan.
is.
Nathan?
Nathan.
Nathan?
Nathan.
Hey,
Hey.
Nathan?
Hi.
Nathan.
Hi, what's up?
Nathan. Hey,
What's
Nathan?
up? Hi.
Why are you ignoring strong Moby?
Why won't you accept Strong Moby into your
I
heart? and home?
don't like him.
But
But he's so strong.
it's strong Moby. It's not normal Moby.
Okay.
He's Strong Moby.
It's strong. He's stronger too in his sort of convictions and personality
He got so
Uh-huh.
strong for you, to impress you specifically.
to impress you.
Have you seen Strong Moby? He's so strong.
I mean, I made the Strong Moby asset.
Nathan's like, I have seen
I
him
have
actually.
seen him. I was hoping I would
made him.
I would see him and then I would get to be free of him, but he persists.
What am I doing?
What about Strong
Nevertheless,
Fraser?
he persists.
Have you met Strong Fraser? Have you met my friend Strong Fraser?
Have you let strong Fraser into your life?
Nathan?
I mean, he's there. He's around.
He's a presence.
It sounds
He's-
like you haven't accepted Strong Fraser into your life.
I'm more of a Sir Fraser.
He'll make you scrambled eggs or whatever.
Chop, toss salad.
Chop salad.
Chop
Chop-
toss salad.
chop suey.
Scrambled eggs. Chop
Wow.
suey and scrambled eggs.
Wow.
That's not chop suey. It's disturbed.
It is disturbing. You're right. But it's not chop suey.
I'm just free associate.
Valid
I thought that's what we were doing.
Yeah.
No, we're trying to get you to accept Strong
We
Fraser.
collectively are
Right.
so good at free association.
Yeah,
you
we're
know?
pretty good.
Turns out free association ain't free.
Chop Suey by David Guetta.
Chop swooey
Chop Suey.
by David Guetta.
David Guetta. Hey, update on the package.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I got an update. The scheduled delivery is now today,
Uh-huh.
Monday, 12/21/2020.
I don't think it's
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 not
in-
though.
Hillside, Illinois.
Yeah, that's where it's been the whole
Oh,
time.
he's
Do you want to know when your package will arrive? Sign up. for
caressing him so gently.
It's
yeah, this is the
romance.
moment
Oh.
where he turns Gonzo's face. I don't know how they're gonna kiss because of their snow situation.
It's
but
gonna
I'm
be
excited to find out.
beautiful. It's gonna be magical.
What do you mean find out?
Well, on the next page, you're doing the whole book, right?
Yeah, right now.
Well, after it's gifted to you, you can, you
Yeah.
can read it while you're eating it. Sort of
Shirt be open.
read a page, eat a page.
Yeah.
So it's up to you how you eat the gift you're given on Porfmas.
You turn the page.
It is
you eat the
paper.
It's just paper.
Yeah.
Eat the page. You wash your hands.
It's fondant
It's fondant.
and cereal treats from the floor.
You.
You.
I hope Joey Wheeler gets involved later on in the book.
Can we get the voice actor of Joey Wheeler onto the show?
Yeah. Who is that?
Who is that?
Wayne Grayson.
Wayne Gretzky?
Wayne Gretzky.
Dick
Wayne
Grayson.
Grayson is too busy saving Gotham.
The great one, Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky too busy not playing hockey anymore. Being great.
I'm done playing hockey. It's too hard on my joints.
Yug.
I play
Yug.
Yu-Gi-Oh! The
I'm from
card
Canada, Yug.
game.
Oh, pecs.
Pecs.
Those are too small.
If bears had pecs, we would all be dead.
Bears do have pecs.
Yeah, I thought it's under there. It's
Yeah.
it's waiting for you.
It's waiting for you to look at. Bears are very muscular underneath their clothes.
Hey, Gonzo, do you want some of my pecanic?
Yay, Nathan!
Yay, Nathan.
Yay!
Yay, I liked that.
Everybody likes that.
He looks weird because his ears here. I'll put the ear up here. I'm taking some artistic liberties with my Yogi Bear likeness. Only with the ears, of course.
Yeah, only with the
Oh,
ears.
Everything
man.
else is accurate.
This is really good.
What's the title though?
I'm trying to think of. I've been trying to think of one this whole time.
Hold on.
Gone with the wind.
Gon's girl.
Gon's
I
girl.
made that joke on screen. You can't do that.
It's a callback. It's a clapback.
It's the only joke I've ever been
Damn.
proud of.
The
That I have
one.
made.
Only joke.
The only joke I've ever made. Oh,
Those are his chili peppers.
Gonzo actually going Gonzo for Yogi. Jellystone Chronicles.
Oh, he needs to be
Gonzo Wild in Love.
holding a little yogi. Ooh, maybe they were eating yogi and he's like wiping it off.
What a moment. You're going to get back on that Tumblr again.
Do it.
Heritage pose.
Do it, coward. This has nothing to do with anything. This really doesn't have anything to do with anything.
That's what makes it perfect.
Yeah, that's why people are going to love it. Who's that?
You know who this is.
Is it Joey?
Is that Joey?
Is it Kaiba?
He's the antagonist.
Is that
It's Joey.
one of the BTS ones?
That is the antagonist.
Is this Jimin from BTS?
Is this Jimin from BTS?
I don't know which one that is.
He's the hot one.
I thought they were all hot.
Yeah. That's the new joke I make. whenever I refer to the hot one in BTS.
That's pretty good.
Well,
Thank
I was
you.
looking at fanfics today. I found not one, but two Supernatural X BTS fanfics with the pairing. What was it? Sorry, this is very important, obviously. Oh yeah, it was Jimin / Sam Winchester.
Oh,
And
no.
I just thought that was really interesting that there were two of them.
Did you write that one? Did you write those? Did you write two of those and send them into the universe?
No.
Rita?
No.
I don't know if I believe you.
I think
They're
the
asking
only
to go to
Supernatural fanfic I've written was like a crossover with my OCs in high school. It doesn't exist on the internet.
Oh, rare fanfic.
Yeah, secret fanfic. Only on my personal Google Drive.
Dang. If only.
This is
Someone had suggested that the title should just be I Saw Gonzo Kissing Yogi. And I
oh,
like
Raymond's
that.
there too.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's so many people involved.
This is
It's
like
a really
the,
long story.
It's
Is
like
that a
the
Christmas
Smash
party?
roster. It keeps getting updated.
Everyone is here.
Everyone is here.
Everyone is here.
Sephiroth is
God.
coming.
Yeah. He's already here.
There he
There
is.
There's his long sword.
Nathan, I want you to know that I've thought of your rendition of One Winged Angel like almost every day since it happened.
The Donkey Kong one.
It's just been stuck in my head. It just like pops into my head every now and again.
I think Nintendo should release a like Donkey Kong 64 style renditions of all of their most popular songs
Yeah, we
from
said that,
games.
Nathan. I told
Yeah.
you had to do it.
It's up to you.
It's up
No.
to you.
Nintendo should.
Yeah, get Nintendo to pay for it.
Someone
Okay.
contact their uncle at Nintendo.
Yeah, I know.
We know you're
Anyone-
out there.
Yeah,
Oh, here we
anyone I
go.
went to elementary school whose uncle worked for Nintendo. Get at me.
Seeing you write this is reminding me of when I was first starting in like digital art. I was mostly just like posting my drawings on forums I went to, and I saw someone do like the stroke effect on text, and I was like, "How did you do that?"
It was
My mind was
life changing.
blown. I assumed that he had just like manually done it, and I tried to do it that way, and it didn't work good.
Yeah, I've done
We
that
all
before
remember the
too.
day we discovered the stroke effect.
Life changing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I learned about layer styles, and everything changed.
How many volumes are there?
So many.
It's ongoing, so
By William.
William Shakespeare,
Wow.
William Shakespeare.
his lost works.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it would be William Muse. I was like,
No.
Shut
Okay,
the
Jake.
Famous writer for Shonen Jump, William Shakespeare.
all right,
Yeah.
so you
Here's
gotta
your
eat
book.
that.
You gotta eat it. You can read it first.
Read it, then you eat it. It's
a
a
really
great
long
gift.
time. I'm sorry.
It's a great gift. Thank you. It's okay. I'll go fast on mine.
Yeah. All right.
What's going on with my hair here?
It's coming out of your head.
So Jacob draws one for Julia, and then Julia
Hi.
draws one for me.
What should I give to Julia for the special Porfmas gift? You tell me,
Ooh.
chat. You tell me. Julia's package. But then she'd have to eat it.
Oh no, I can't.
All right, what do we got? What do we got?
It still says it's scheduled for delivery today.
It's still
It's
today.
not coming today.
It's still today, Karina.
It's not gonna come.
You don't know.
All right, I'm gonna do one of the package. I have an idea for the package.
Okay.
Is it gonna be cake?
Oh, but I like smaller Columbo.
I don't
A
want
little
Julia
Pocket
to
Columbo.
eat Lil Columbo.
What if he's made of marshmallows?
What
No,
if he's
he's-
made of
he ha-
marshmallows?
He still has bones.
A little gingerbread Columbo.
He still has bones.
Well,
Nathan,
yeah, but you know,
stop trying to make him not have bones.
Whoa,
Is that the package flying through the air
Yeah,
it's been yeeted.
yeah, it's been yeeted.
directly into Julia's mouth?
That's exactly what I was going to draw.
No, that's not what I want.
It's launching down out of space at like not light speed, so it doesn't get flattened, but you know, it's pretty going.
It's
I'll
going
say
at 1/2 impulse.
Yeah.
It's re-entering the atmosphere, burning through the sky. Let's get some.
And that cooks it, so it's nice and it's got a nice
Yeah.
char on it by the time it
Exactly.
lands in there.
It's freaking going.
And it's probably got some like nice space seasonings on there. Various
Space seasonings
From Illinois.
for Julia.
Illinois.
Here's the stamp. Little America stamp.
Wow, it's so light. It only took one stamp.
There's nothing in it. They forgot to put the contents in it.
Well, the weight is different because of the speed.
Right. That's the other part of light
That
speed.
would make it heavier. I know how physics works. That's probably.
Oh
our
my
food.
god.
I
That's our-
swear to
That's
God.
definitely our food.
I don't know.
Early again.
Imagine a world. Well, if it's the package, it's also your food for Julia.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Let's get lots of lines here. We're definitely gonna do like a.
I was
effect on
rewatching the Porfmas, the episode where we came up with the lore of Porfmas, and in it, I refer to Kriz as Porfo's brother, even though previously we had established that Kriz is Porfo's favorite son.
Oh yeah.
And I'll never.
Like the Green Day song.
What?
What?
I actually
the green-
don't know your reference.
It's a Green Day song.
Which part?
Favorite son.
Oh,
God.
I'm sorry. I just didn't know.
That's the
I'm
Green
sorry.
Day, that Green Day song that goes like, "It ain't me, it ain't me. I'm not the favorite son."
Yeah. The famous Green Day
That famous
song.
Green Day song, yeah, the one that goes ooh wah.
Yeah. It's a real eclectic song.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of things happen.
I know all the music. That's a thing about me. You gotta know. Anyway,
Here's Julia just getting ready to receive the package.
Yeah. Mouth wide open.
this is some real Attack on Titan.
This is scary.
Yeah.
It's not scary. She's excited about the She's happy. She knows she only gets one shot at this. She cannot mess this up.
Yeah. Because
It's a
otherwise
failure
she
here.
has to like really sort of slog through the process of eating a whole package. But if she can just get it in one,
Yeah, get it in one.
this is Caldwell.
It's just Julia with a wide open mouth.
You drew
You
Caldwell.
mean Caldwell? Oh,
It's not. It's not. Maybe Caldwell.
where'd
is
Julia go?
just Julia with her mouth open really wide.
Julia, come back.
What's the difference?
Why'd you
Wow.
walk away?
They're the same picture.
She's just pacing,
Yeah.
hands behind her back, looking out the window pensively. Julia.
Julia. We told her it wasn't the package.
She knew.
It's in Illinois.
You think Julia's gonna come back to the stream, or?
I mean, she has to eventually to see what I'm drawing
Yeah.
and talk about it. You can see that in the drawing, she's pointing as if to say, right here, let's go. Got on a Christmas sweater looking like this.
It's Christmas all around us.
Whoever's doing the these prediction polls in the chat, very good.
I don't even know how that works. I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's
I don't
so
know what
good.
anything is.
People 65% of people did not think it was the package, but 35% did.
They were optimistic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've got a 35% optimistic slash delusional
Well, maybe
audience.
they didn't realize that we had ordered food that was scheduled to get here right
Yeah.
at this time. And
Maybe.
so it would be,
Or maybe they were
insane.
just playing the odds, because
You
if
never
you
know when there will
if
be
you
an
win,
upset.
if you win and it's
It's
less
more Neo
likely,
points,
then
so
you
you
get
can
more points.
Buy the potion you want.
I have news about
Yeah.
the package.
Oh
Was
my
it
God.
it?
It's at Hillside, Illinois, and it's going to get here today.
Julia.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the update, Julia. Where is it?
It's arriving today.
Uh-huh.
It's not. No one thinks that.
It's arriving today. And it's in Hillside, Illinois. But it's arriving today.
They need
It's not.
They need more power to the wormhole so that they can send it. They're gonna hit their maximum power threshold right before midnight, and it's gonna show up. It's gonna materialize. Whoa!
I've got a whole plan.
What's going on here?
I have a whole plan. Don't worry about me. I'm a freaking genius. This is part of my genius plan.
This is
'Cause I
gonna
want
be
to get several effects going here.
This is gonna be such an effective one. Oh yeah.
We're gonna need it to be at the right.
Oh yeah,
correct
that's gonna be
angle.
it's really blasting in there. Yeah. Just ever so slightly. Ooh. Oh, that's
A little
gross.
too much. A little too much. Gonna get just like a nice blur going there
Uh-huh.
as it's coming in.
Yeah.
And
And then there's more.
there's more.
There's more?
There's more. I'm going into my speed lines folder to find the best speed lines for the. Oh, that's pretty good. We're gonna do a canvas rotate.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Just you wait.
What is this? A
Just you
speed draw
wait.
episode?
Just you wait and see. Can I make this? I can't make this any bigger, huh? That's a shame.
Julia still needs to draw for Nathan.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna get
I need
mine's gonna be real quick.
to do
I'm gonna get a
this.
real quick one.
A little snack, a little
I'm just
bite.
gonna get a little snack.
That's not exactly.
Oh, that reminds me. Do y'all see the trailer for the what's it?
Sorry, I just saw poll ended. Where is the package?
59% Hillside, Illinois. Or the other Wow, 41%. It's in NYC.
It's not. Sorry, what were you
Tell
saying,
you.
Nathan?
Oh, this just
Outside
reminds me of
Illinois.
the Adult Swim Junji Ito what's it? Uzumaki?
Yes.
Now it's perfect.
Yes.
Julia, Merry Holidays. Happy
You cut the
Porfmas.
canvas for the other drawing.
Yeah. She doesn't need the whole canvas.
We don't need the rest of those drawings we did.
Yeah. Art is
Fine.
not permanent.
Art is
Get
dead.
used to it.
What am I drawing?
Draw
drawing
me,
for
draw me
Nathan.
my Porfmas gift.
Yeah.
What's your Porfmas
For
gift?
Nathan.
What should we draw? A dinosaur truth?
I really like the
I know
way
nothing
Not
about
Jason spelled package.
People have been spelling it weird all night.
Package.
Hooves?
Oh, just some hooves.
Some hooves?
Just some hooves for me to eat.
Mario with ass.
You're gonna eat ass this
Nathan's gotta
Porfmas?
eat Mario's ass.
Wait, do I have to eat all of Mario or just his ass?
Do I have to eat all of Mario's ass? Because boy, there's a lot.
Guess Karina's not the only one getting cake for
Hey.
stupid. I don't even want to finish the sentence.
No, I
Julia,
like.
draw Mario with ass. Please. For Nathan. Nathan, it's a gift.
Be nice.
Oh, it's facing up.
Ass up.
That's good.
Mario.
I'm already confused about what's happening in this drawing.
Is that an arm?
What?
Oh, I see. He's doing a little handstand. No, I don't know what's happening. He's coming out of the pipe ass first.
He's presenting himself.
You hear the pipe noise and these two cheeks just rise up.
Do.
So is this gonna be the whole drawing?
This is a very clever way of doing the drawing quickly.
That's true.
It's just an ass with two little cheekies
Yeah,
poking
it's
up.
just- but how do we know it's Mario's ass? It could be
Who
Luigi.
else's ass is coming? No, Luigi is far too svelte.
You could
He
put
would-
the mustache.
He would never get his ass stuck in
This
a
could be
pipe.
Wario's ass.
No, like, Wario's ass would be much dirtier.
Yeah, it'd be unwiped.
Oh, he's
coming out the bottom.
that's you never actually see the whole pipe. You see the top or the bottom, but never how long it is.
So this is sort of more like it's not a real pipe. It's like a gift wrapping.
Yeah, it's
This is like some
those,
fun
like,
cosplay Mario's
sexy
doing,
birthday cakes where
Yeah.
a person comes out.
but it's just
I
his
don't know what
ass.
they're
But
called.
it's just Mario's ass.
Yeah.
Thank you, Julia. This is a really thoughtful gift.
You're doing an upside down challenge for no reason.
It's because I've gone
You-
too far and it's too
you
bad.
literally
so if I
could have
rotate it
just-
now.
You literally could have just not drawn Mario.
That's true.
The drawing was done.
You still can. You can.
Yeah, now you have to.
No, you're allowed to. If you just cover it all in pipe, I won't blame you.
Fix it in pipe.
We'll fix it in pipe.
What would Doug Bowser say? Yum yum.
It looks like it's Denny for Dougie.
Ass.
What's this? Is this
Sorry, Doug Bowser.
Nintendo, please don't sue us.
is that Doug Bowser? Is that what Doug Bowser looks like?
I thought he was like a dinosaur.
No, Doug Bowser's a man whose name happens to be Bowser, and he is Nintendo's man.
It was destiny.
Nintendo's special man.
So do I have to eat Doug Bowser also?
No, he's giving it to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is my gift from Doug Bowser.
Well,
Yeah.
it's from Julia.
It's
via-
from Julia, but
Yeah.
Doug Bowser is the delivery.
Yeah,
man.
this is the new
Yeah.
form of
And
Cameo.
deliver.
Oh, and he's holding it the same way I'm holding the the cake.
And his arm doesn't connect to his shoulder. It just comes sort of out from down there somewhere.
Thank you, Doug Bowser. Thank you, Julia and Doug Bowser, for this.
Hello, Nathan. It's me, Doug Bowser. I'm here
Wow.
to give you a gift of something that I thoroughly enjoy myself.
It's very special.
A very special gift from me, Doug Bowser.
Mario's tiny, but his ass is.
The ass
His
don't
arm
quit.
also doesn't connect.
I don't. Where are his legs, Julia?
Where's his legs?
He's got his knees up. They're in the pipe.
Okay. No,
Those are his
okay.
feet.
I would love someone to redline this.
Don't.
This is not meant to be examined.
Don't examine it.
It's not meant to be scrutinized.
I saw someone did a skeletal like diagram of your no punny
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
from the
Yeah.
Pokedex
Oh, what a
episode.
nightmare.
The skull just doesn't connect to the spine. The spine just sort of goes up until it's just a skull, and there's
Yeah.
no jointing or
Sometimes you're just a skull.
yeah. It's just the skull's just sort of set on top.
Julia, can we get a Porfo? Oh no, Doug.
Oh, Doug Bowser was
along.
Porfo the whole time.
Whoa.
We should have known.
Dang.
We should have known.
Does Doug Bowser normally wear a crown?
Well, Karina made a joke about him being a dinosaur, so
Dinosaurs
And
are
all
crazy.
dinosaurs wear
Dinosaurs.
I
crowns.
wanted to do the little back spikies. that
All
dinosaurs wear.
dinos wear crowns.
All dinos are kings and,
And I'm
queens.
sick of hearing otherwise. Are we done? Is this it?
No, we're not done.
Are you gonna check on the package?
More ass.
Are you calling them live on stream?
No. Let's see where it is. It's arriving today.
Mm-hmm.
It's in
I wonder.
Hillside. Hillside, Illinois.
Hillside,
Wow.
Illinois.
Especially happy holidays to Hillside, Illinois.
Yeah.
Love you,
Y'all.
Hillside, Illinois.
This one goes out to all
Wow.
my Hillsiders.
Illinoisians.
May you have all the Mario ass your heart desires this holiday
And so
season.
many packages.
Thank
So
you
many
all
packages.
so much for a year. What a year we've had.
What
For
a
Yep.
supporting us during our launch.
Yep.
Snowy
and
Owl,
ever
thank you for
since
the
then
subs.
as well.
And
Yeah.
please continue to do so in 2021, the year of Drawfee.
We need you.
We got more
Yeah.
stuff ready in the works.
Yeah.
Coming
We
to
didn't
you.
have a full year this year.
Yeah.
Next year will be a full year.
Yeah.
We need you and your support of the many facets of Drawfee, the Patreon, the YouTube channel, the Twitch.
Support us on Patreon. You can get us to draw an ass.
You
It's
can
true.
get us to draw an ass.
There
and we
is
have
an
to do
ass.
it.
Commission one of us to
drawing
draw
tier.
a nicely drawn ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just a
Um,
taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
a
the
sampler.
the book sold out, but we're
We're getting more though.
gonna get more
Yeah.
at some point.
So
So look forward for that.
Or maybe we
forward
won't.
for that.
Maybe Hillside, Illinois will have all of our books.
Hillside, Illinois will have the books.
Yeah. Happy holidays, everybody.
Yay.
Thanks for everything that you do for us.
Thank you.
We'll keep
Thank
doing.
you.
We'll keep doing this.
Yep.
Whatever
Yeah.
this is until you tell us to stop, and then even then we might keep doing it.
Let's
Yeah.
get the heck out of here.
I want to eat.
Are we rating?
Oh,
Are
are
we
we
just-
rating?
Are we?
Who are we rating?
Who's up?
You up? Let me look at my Twitch.
Who are we rating?
Let me look
Ross?
at my Twitch. We
Ross
could raid
up?
Ross. Ross is on, I think.
What's Ross playing?
Ross is
Stardew
playing
Valley.
Stardew Valley, or
Oh,
about
yeah.
to play Stardew Valley. I don't know if Ross is actually going yet. We could raid Sagi.
Seigi.
Sagi's on.
That'd be fun.
How do you spell that?
Seigiva.
Seigiva.
Va.
BA.
Yeah. Let's
A
raid
little
Sagi.
Crimbus Seigi raid.
A little
Yeah.
Crimbus Sagi raid. Say hello
My
to Sagi.
boy,
from us.
yeah. Be real nice to him. Tell him we say hi.
He's got the cool setup.
He's got the cool
Yeah.
setup.
I want that
Yeah.
setup. I
Going?
want him to teach me
We're going.
the ways. We're sorry.
Goodbye.
Sorry.
Hey.